Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL League One. We'll take you backward before we take you forward. And in one of the more competitive divisions here in all of U.S. soccer, one of the more competitive leagues, we'll go through everything from the week that was and get you ready for the weekend that will be. And once again, you got Players of the Month, you got Team of the Week, you got Power Rankings, Goal of the Week, all these kinds of things, and you can stay up to date with everything going on all the social media platforms. Don't forget to like and be a part of the conversation on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for USL League One, and you can always go to uslleagueone.com for all the information that you need when it comes to everything going on in league play. We actually do have action in the midweek. It's midweek weekend once again when it comes to USL League One, so we're not going to waste any time. In a no-dilly, no-dally zone, we'll go through all of the action from the week. Back on the 29th, it was at Breeze Stevens, goalless draw forward Madison and Charlotte Independence. Greenville triumph in the Carolina Derby, loses at Furman to North Carolina FC by the score of 2-1. At CHI Memorial, Chattanooga Red Wolves beat Lexington SC by the score of 3-1. Game of the week came from a Warner Park in Papillon, Nebraska, Union Omaha, and Northern Colorado hailstorm. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
In this opening half, breezy, blustery. This is a small pitch, of course. Here we go. Union Omaha's real home opener against one of the league's remaining unbeatens. Good start to the game. Both sides showing lots of attacking intent. Both teams creating chances and howls for a foul and for more than that, and the card is coming out. It is a second yellow, and it's a red for Stefan Lukic. Rogers wearing the captain's armband tonight, with Rob Cornwall not in the 18. Meanwhile, Noe Meza around this free kick. And it's Suwahi who drills it into the back of the net. It's a golazo. Oh, Palacios absolutely belted it. And it fooled Delgado, and I'm not sure he would have had a chance anyway. Slipping, but it falls to Brito. What a great ball that is for Brewer. Took his eye off it briefly and then tries to swing in the cross. Goes back post. Back toward Meza. Meza's bicycle kick! Oh, that's spectacular! An early goal of the season candidate from Noe Meza, who gets on his bike and puts Omaha ahead 2-0. Absolutely special. Look at this chest down. Look at this hit. Look at that goal. You'll want to see that over and over again. Hello, Football Americas. Here goes Rogers. Trying to curl it back post. Heads rise. It just wouldn't fall, and now it's sent off the post. Oh, it redirected, and it hit the upright, and it bounces out for a goal kick. And Northern Colorado that close to pulling a goal back. They want to entertain. They want to continue to come forward and score goals. And it's a back and forth game now. It's Brewer. Now Heel. And the overlap is Meza. There's 3. Second for Meza, third for Union Omaha. And the Owls have clear daylight now. Routine passing into the net, but it was the buildup that was so great. Heel, and then Meza, near post. Marco Milanese keeps it in, swings it to the top of the box. Brito tried to take and flick. And then it's missed, and Trevor Ammon is in for Northern Colorado. Ammon to pull one back, and he does. A gift from Union Omaha, and Trevor Ammon accepts it gratefully. And the Hailstorm do have a goal. Still a half an hour to go. It's 3-1. Fourth goal. And then suddenly this happens. Junior Palacios, having scored that spectacular goal in the first half, tried to take it out of the air. And that is such a strength of Arthur Rogers and this team. They scored from a corner against Tormenta earlier this year. Into the final 10 minutes of the 90. Rogers delivers. And flicked along and flicked in, and it's 3-2. 10 minutes to go. Northern Colorado have 2 goals back with 10 men, and they're within 1. Service from Arthur Rogers. And the flick on by Ammon, who has his second goal of the night. He's so tough to defend. They're so tough to defend from set pieces like that. And what a... There isn't. That's the final whistle. Northern Colorado's valiant comeback effort falls short. Union Omaha hang on for 3 big points in their home opener.
5-goal thriller. Union Omaha gets the Duke in full points. South Georgia Tormenta at Optum Sports Medicine Field in Tormenta Stadium wrapped up Saturday by losing to Richmond Kickers by the score of 3-1. One Knox goes on the road on Sunday to Fresno State, beats Central Valley Fuego by the score of 1-0. So what that does is it gives us our standings heading into the midweek and the weekend. North Carolina FC, 6 matches played, 13 points. They have 1 less match played. They have the same number of points as Charlotte Independence, who've won 3, drawn 4, no losses. They're the only team that does not have a loss that is above the playoff bar so far here in USL League One. So both teams at 13 points. North Carolina FC with the better per match per point average. South Georgia Tormenta 7 matches and 9 points, and here's where the fun starts. The rest of the league, 3 through 12, separated by 5 points. No surprise is how this pretty much works in USL League One. Union Omaha's 4th at 8 points, ahead of Richmond Kickers on the 38th tiebreaker. But right now, they're both at 2-1 and 2, both goal differences at +2. But Union Omaha is ahead of Richmond on tiebreakers right now at 4th and 5th. Chattanooga would be team number 6 right now at 7, and they are ahead of One Knox on tiebreakers. So that would put them above the playoff bar, One Knox below it. Greenville's in 6th place with 2 wins and 4 losses so far this year, and they are ahead of Forward Madison, who is the only other team that does not have a loss this year, but they are also 1-0-3, having only played 4 matches. Hailstorm, they are in 10th at 5 points. Lexington SC is at 4 points, and they are ahead of Central Valley Fuego on goal difference at -5 to -6. So that sets up things for the week that was, getting you into the weekend that will be. Player of the Week, brought to us by our friends at Konami eFootball, Noe Meza from Union Omaha. And for Week 7, it goes to him for getting the return to Warner Park, Omaha getting the early advantage, and then Meza, 3rd minute of stoppage time, gets the ball into the back of the net for full points. And so that effort, plus what we've seen from Union Omaha, Noe Meza, your player of the week in USL League One for Week 7, presented by Konami eFootball. The rest of the team of the week, Austin Pack in net for Charlotte. Your back 4, Nicholas Cardona from Chattanooga, Michael Hornsby from Richmond, Sean O'Hearn from One Knox, Mitch Osmond from Forward Madison. Your 4 midfielders, Isidro Martinez, also from Forward Madison, Rafa Mensingen from North Carolina FC, his midfield partner, Luis Perez, and Jessen Vanderplume from One Knox is your 4th midfielder. Up top, it is Meza and Trevor Amon from Northern Colorado. Hailstorm, your bench, Burnt Shipman from the Flamingos, Nathan Awney from Richmond, Manuel Madrid from Charlotte, Derek Gebhardt from Forward Madison, Luis Giel from Omaha, Rapapa Mensah from Charlotte, and Emiliano Terzaghi from the Richmond Kickers. Also, Player of the Month nominees for the month of April, and voting will run through Tuesday, May the 9th, 8:30 p.m. Fan vote, 60% of the poll. The technical committee gives you 40%. It's down to Jackson Corey from Tormenta, Rafa Mensingen from North Carolina FC, Noe Meza, and Austin Pack. So it's those 4, Corey, Mensingen, Meza, and Pack, your nominees for Player of the Month for the month of April. And also the 5th one is Wallace Anderson from North Carolina FC as well. So you have Anderson and Mensingen, who may cancel each other out for the North Carolina FC vote, Corey from Tormenta, Meza from Omaha, and Austin Pack from Charlotte Independence. Once again, you can go across all of the social media platforms, but the best way to do it, go to uslleagueone.com and vote there. Once again, you look at the voting through Tuesday, May 9th, 8:30 p.m. Winner is announced Wednesday, May the 10th. So we'll have that announcement in 2 weeks. Also on the board, power rankings for week number 7. North Carolina FC and Charlotte 1 and 2. They flip-flop this week. Union Omaha's at 3. Richmond is at 4. Forward Madison's at 5, which means Northern Colorado drops to number 6. South Georgia drops 1 to 7. Greenville stays at 8. Chattanooga is up 2 to 9. One Knox is down 1, and Lex is down 1. Central Valley stays at number 12. Goal of the Week nominees for week number 7. Voting through Thursday, May the 4th at 12:30 Eastern Time. Vote on the poll on the website at USLLeagueOne.com, the USL app, or on USL League One social channels. Noe Meza's goal against Northern Colorado, early goal of the season candidate. Soso Kim from Lex SC, Emiliano Terzaghi from Richmond against Tormenta, and Kingsford Ajay, who scored Tormenta's goal against Richmond. So it is Meza, Kim, Terzaghi, and Ajay. You can vote for a goal of the week. You can vote through Thursday, May 4th at 12:30 on all of your USL League One platforms. Save of the Week nominees presented by Select Soccer Balls. And you can vote till Friday, May 5th at 12:30 on this one, once again on the website at USLLeagueOne.com, USL app, and USL League One social media channels. Rashid Nuhu for a save against Northern Colorado. Ricardo Jerez for Charlotte Independence against Lex SC. Austin Causey on the flip side, same match. And Akira Fitzgerald for Richmond against Tormenta in his first League One action since March 18th, in a little over a month's time. It was 5 weeks between matches for Akira Fitzgerald, so Tormenta's match with Richmond, Akira Fitzgerald. It is Jerez v. Causey in Charlotte versus Lex SC, and Rashid Nuhu for Omaha in his match against Northern Colorado from April 29th. So that's what you're staring at when it comes to your goal of the week and your save of the week schedule for this particular week when it comes to USL League One. Once again, traditionally very, very busy when it comes to all of the activities, specifically on your Saturdays. And we do have a couple of juice boxes for the games here on Wednesday. Charlotte Independence and Greenville. Charlotte's a minus 110 at home. Draws a plus 233. The Greenville Triumph on the road are a plus 284. One Knox hosting Forward Madison on the campus of the University of Tennessee. One Knox is a plus 124. Draws a plus 222. And Forward Madison is a plus 206. And when you have those two matches in the barn, then you have your Friday, and what that does is pushing the schedule up for those that are playing in Open Cup. It gives them that little extra day of a breather. So Friday, May 5th. It is Wednesday, Friday this week with your 5 matchups. 7 o'clock at City Stadium, bit of a later kick. Richmond hosting the Murder Owls of Union Omaha, CHI Memorial, Chattanooga, and Tormenta. 10 o'clock on Friday night, it is Fresno at Fresno State. It is Central Valley Fuego and North Carolina FC. So that's what you're staring at when it comes to all of the activity in the USL League One matchups. And once again, everybody with Open Cup. Midweek is wide open, so folks can play in Open Cup. All of that is what you're staring at when it comes to everything in USL League One. So if you are in market either Wednesday or Friday and can catch a match, please do so. Quality competition going on in the league. If you are in market and cannot attend the match, follow along on your local providers. If you're out of market and want to follow along on the local provider if available, or on ESPN Plus. Every single match is available on the ESPN platform and ESPN Plus when it comes to USL League One. That's your story for Match Week 8. We get you ready for Match Week 8. Enjoy the matchups, everybody, here in USL League One. For everybody here at SDH, for Jarrett, for Jason, for Nick, I'm just John. Played safe, everybody. Enjoy the action in USL League One.
There can be only one!